A mellow piano guides the falling copper leaves through the quiet neighborhood and the chilly autumn trees. I hold an empty collar on a floating leather lead, walking with a phantom friend that nobody can feed. A breathy tenor hums a gentle fabricated name as the avenue politely joins this beautiful invisible game. The grocer tips his hat and strokes the chilly morning air, praising the imaginary golden coat that isn't there. A simple, pure arrangement without a single drum, watching how a shared illusion makes the heavy world go numb. Oh, walking the invisible dog across the peaceful square, a soothing and romantic kindness everyone decides to share. The natural reverb carries every gentle fake command, while the velvety male vocal helps the lonely understand. We offer our sincere emotions to the empty open space, finding absolute perfection in this communal quiet grace. The gentle, slow rhythm measures out the steady stride, where a phantom little puppy is walking by my side. The postman steps aside to let the fantasy pass through, leaving all the yellow grass and the morning dew. No one mocks the dreamer standing in the autumn chill. We just water the compassion on this melancholy hill. The cafe owner tosses out an invisible sweet bone, making sure this fragile wanderer will never walk alone. The nostalgic piano chords replace the cynic's bitter mind, proving that the human spirit can be beautifully kind. Yeah, holding the imaginary leash beneath the fading sky, where the cynical adult logic goes to beautifully die. A tender and breathy surrender to a harmless sweet pretense, where a collective hallucination makes the most beautiful sense. Let this emotional sanctuary keep the cold reality away, a masterpiece of empathy upon a chilly autumn day. A mellow piano guides the chilly autumn breeze through the sleeping cobblestones and golden maple trees. The baker stands alone before the glowing iron door, with a silver-plated tambourine he never used before. A breathy tenor hums as flower settles in the air, waking up the sleepy magic waiting hidden there. With every gentle rattle of the copper and the wood, the sugar and the butter do exactly as they should. A simple, pure arrangement without a single drum, as the heavy rising dough begins to beautifully hum. Oh, the baker's magic tambourine is ringing in the chill, a soothing and romantic spell across the quiet hill. We hear the phantom brass explode inside the golden crust, and acoustic guitar strokes dissolve into the cinnamon dust. The natural reverb carries the vanilla down the street, a peaceful autumn miracle where sound and flavor meet. The gentle, slow rhythm measures how the pastries grow, a sincere, emotional tone beneath the oven's glow. Neighbors open up their windows to the painted sky, catching warm, invisible melodies drifting softly by. The velvety male vocal weaves a ribbon through the scent, a nostalgic morning sanctuary beautifully spent. The yeast begins to waltz inside the belly of the heap, translating every jingle to a savory warm treat. No heavy percussion to disturb the fragile rise, just a fascinating recipe of music in disguise. Yeah, shaking up a symphony to feed the hungry town, turning all the powdery white into a crispy brown. When the imaginary trumpets blow their sweet release, every broken, weary heart is given sudden peace. Let the mellow piano strings protect this fragrant dream, where baking with a rhythm is a beautiful extreme.
The heavy vinyl crackle weaves a rope around the stars, a warm acoustic finger pishing, echoing from Mars. I tie a wooden swing onto the glowing dust of space, looking down at all the bankers in their tragic hollow race. They try to buy the galaxy with paper and with gold, while an aching mouth so vocal leaves them shivering and cold. A warm melodic walking bass prepares the cosmic launch, leaving all the greedy empires on a broken branch. I kick my feet into the void and leave the weight behind, a sorrowful yet soothing peace for my exhausted mind. Oh, swinging on the Saturn rings above the crying earth, a melancholic lullaby to find our real worth. toss a cherry jelly bean into the velvet deep, because a diamond never made a gentle promise it could keep. The sorrowful lush strings replace the currency of men, finding our utopian and innocent wonderland again. Soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of the swing, while billionaires are weeping for the joy they cannot bring. The raw analog warmth protects my sweet and sugar high, laughing at the silver coins that cannot buy the sky. A tender soft falsetto drops a candy in the dark, igniting every nebula with an untainted spark. The tapist wraps the universe in comfortable relief, mocking all the shallow luxury that only brings us grief. I push against the asteroid to elevate the flight, trading all the stock and bonds for pure and innocent delight. Yeah, touching the eternal dark with sugar on my tongue, a 70s old pop illusion where the soul is young. This vintage Motown sanctuary mocks the wealthy king, letting just a tiny piece of candy do the wishing thing. Let the reflective atmosphere wash over every scar. The most expensive bank account could never reach this star.
The mellow piano echoes through the copper leaves of fall, beside a wishing well constructed out of mossy stone. The wealthy throw their silver pennies over the ancient wall, but every metallic clink leaves them shivering and alone. A breathy tenor voice begins to weave a gentle spell, exposing all the secrets of this quiet, sacred well. A fortune made of paper cannot buy a shooting star, or keep the chilly autumn wind from freezing up your hands. The natural reverb carries this revelation very far, unlocking the beautiful magic that only a child understands. Oh, toss a cherry jelly bean into the wishing well, a soft acoustic sanctuary where the innocent belong. Let the sugar and the colors break the cynical cold spell, as the velvety mail serenades you with a song. Keep your heavy golden dollars in your tailored winter coat, and watch a tiny piece of candy keep your deepest dreams afloat. The golden maple branches sway without a steady drum, leaving just the gentle rhythm of the breathing in my chest. I drop a lemon-flavored candy with my freezing thumb, putting all the greedy, complicated promises to rest. The water ripples with a soothing and sincere embrace, erasing all the dollar signs from this romantic place. The millionaires are crying as their diamonds turn to rust, while a little boy is catching every blessing in the air, replacing all the luxury with a simple, quiet trust, a peaceful autumn feeling that we finally get to share. Yeah, trade your silver quarters for a handful of the sweet, a nostalgic and emotional surrender to the grace, where the purest little miracles and the mellow piano meet to wash the artificial glory from the human race. Just whisper your desires to the shimmering blue stream, and let the pastel sugar candies resurrect your fading dream.
The heavy vinyl crackle spins a vibrant, surreal scene. A giant velvet butterfly emerges on the green. A warm melodic walking bass dictates its heavy flight, while sorrowful lush strings contrast the beautifully bizarre sight. The neighborhood awakens to the rhythm of its wings. An aching male so vocal watches as the magic sings. The children and the elders form a chaotic laughing line, chasing down the funky colors in a beautifully tragic design. A warm acoustic finger-picking scores the slapstick race, leaving every tired shadow in a sudden breathless chase. Oh, catching the funky butterfly beneath the fading sun, a melancholic lullaby where all the dreamers run. The sticky rhythm flutters just beyond our grasping hands, a vintage Motown miracle across the weary lands, with tender soft falsettos weeping for the gorgeous groove, watching how the psychedelic gentle creature makes us move. Soft and restrained drums dictate the tumbling of the crowd, the butcher and the teacher tripping over, laughing loud. The raw and analog warmth captures the comedy and grace of 50 clumsy humans trying to occupy its space. It dances on a syncopated, sorrowful, sweet breeze, bringing all the tired adults to their dirty, scraped-up knees. The tape hiss wraps around the glorious, messy parade as we tumble through the fences in the quiet evening shade, reaching for the painted wings that always slip away. A gentle lament closing out this unbelievable day. Yeah, hunting the neon wings inside a 70s old pop dream, a reflective atmosphere atmosphere, floating on a funky stream. We never really catch it, but the tragedy is so sweet. A sorrowful yet soothing sanctuary in the street. Let this beautiful illusion rock our heavy bones to sleep. A memory of the groove that we will desperately keep.
A soft acoustic guitar replaces all the gravity below. We use the autumn clouds as steps where chilly breezes blow. I spread a checkered blanket on the arch of violet light, far away from concrete streets and the fading of the night. A breathy male tenor whispers a secret in your ear. There are no heavy drum beats or the city noises here. We slice a simple sandwich halfway up the painted sky, watching golden maple leaves and the swallows flying by, with natural reverb wrapping around our quiet suspended space, finding absolute perfection in this elevated place. Oh, a picnic on the rainbow bridge where colors slowly melt, the most tender and nostalgic high that I have ever felt. We slide along the crimson curve without a drop of fear, letting the gentle, slow rhythm make the worries disappear. A 70s indie illusion woven from a velvet tone, just a boy and his lover in a heaven of their own. No chemicals or magic pills to make the spirit rise, just the melody vibrating right across the autumn skies. The indigo and yellow bands begin to softly sway, washing all the complicated earthly rules away. A simple, pure arrangement holding everything we need, while we watch the sleepy world below us peacefully recede. The soft strings are pulling on the vivid painted arc, leaving a brilliant trail across the cooling of the dark. We dip our toes into the blue and let the laughter fall, surrendering our senses to the quiet, peaceful call. Yeah, floating on the spectral light with a basket and a song, a vintage breathy sanctuary where we both belong. We slide into the orange glow and let the music speak, kissing away the chilly wind against your blushing cheek. This emotional surrender is exactly what we planned. A psychedelic afternoon above the sleeping
Heavy vinyl crackle greets the wooden podium stand. A warm acoustic finger-pitting echoes through the land. The weary mayor clears his throat to make a new decree, to set this complicated, heavy-hearted city free. An aching male soul vocal rises in the public square, declaring that anxiety is banished from the air. A warm melodic walking bass dictates the new command, that every single heavy sigh is permanently banned. We confiscate the teardrops from the corners of your eyes, replacing them with gentle and melodic alibis. Oh, the mayor of Happyville speaks into the microphone, a melancholic lullaby, so you are not alone. He outlaws every broken heart and every bitter frown, while sorrowful strings begin to saturate the town. A gentle lament washing all the tragedies away, making it illegal to be swallowed by the gray. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in comfortable relief, as deputies are sweeping up the residue of grief. A tender, soft falsetto reads the statute of the night that penalizes anyone who gives up on the light. Soft and restrained drums begin to orchestrate the cheer, arresting all the shadows that were terrorizing here. A vintage Motown sanctuary built on sudden grace, where melancholy memories have lost their hiding place. The raw analog warmth becomes a comfortable embrace, putting every lingering depression in its case. Yeah, sealing the legislation with a comforting decree, a 70s-old pop illusion healing you and me. This sorrowful yet soothing proclamation takes a hold, turning every rusty, weeping spirit into gold. Let the reflective atmosphere protect the new regime, where carrying a worry is a crime inside the dream.
The heavy vinyl crackle greets the weary morning commute. A canvas bag of heavy bills falls onto the leather boot. The postman leaves his route and lets a heavy envelope fly, while a warm acoustic finger-picking echoes through the sky. An aching male soul vocal calls the neighborhood to stand and leave the crushing weight of modern living in the sand. A warm melodic walking bass begins to pace the avenue,
The baker leaves his oven and the cop steps into view. They wipe the flour and the exhaustion from their tired face, surrendering their duty for a sudden, slow embrace. So dancing with the mailman underneath the weeping sun, a melancholic lullaby where time refuses to run, a sorrowful yet soothing rhythm washing over the street, where every broken tired stranger finds the perfect beat. The tender soft falsetto helps the paperwork to scatter, proving that the daily grind is not the only thing to matter.
Soft and restrained drums dictate this unexpected grace, bringing psychedelic magic to a sterile, hollow place.
The raw analog warmth wraps around the spinning crowd as people trade their quiet desperation to be loud. The tape hiss catches every twirl and every falling tear, erasing the anxiety that kept them hostage here. A gentleman rises from the center of the square, tossing all the overdue demands into the chilling air. The butcher and the banker hold each other by the hand, a fragile, fleeting paradise they finally understand. Yeah, waltzing with the messenger who threw the rules away, a vintage motel sanctuary at the edge of the day. The sorrowful lush strings replace the siren and the horn, a 70s old pop illusion beautifully reborn. Let this reflective atmosphere protect the weary soul, while the magic of the avenue makes everybody whole.
The heavy vinyl crackle meets a barricade of stone, a warm acoustic finger pission chills the marrow bone. We brought no iron rifles to this terrifying street, just peppermint and laughter for the soldiers that we meet. An aching male soul vocal rising softly in the grave, washing all the violence and the bitterness away. A warm melodic walking bass begins to draw a ring, teaching every shivering and frightened heart to sing. We hold each other's hands to build a circle in the night, a sorrowful yet soothing shield against the bitter fight. Oh, welcome to the candy-colored revolution of the tears, a vintage Motown sanctuary, melting all the fears. We throw a sweet confection at the concrete walls of hate, a melancholic lullaby to change our tragic fate. The sorrowful lush strings replace the deafening alarms, falling beautifully into a stranger's open arms. Soft soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of our grace, leaving psychedelic sugar on this unforgiving place. The tape hiss wraps around the gentle lament of the brave, turning every battlefield into a neon wave. We share a painted lollipop instead of drawing blood, a raw and analog warmth to stop the devastating flood. A tender soft falsetto floats above the iron wire, extinguishing the hatred of a cynical dark fire, dancing in an endless orbit, spinning out of time, making every heavy, weary human spirit rhyme. Yeah, tumble in the borders with a pocket full of sweets, a 70s old pop illusion, blooming in the streets. The reflected atmosphere connects the left and to the right, trading agonizing vengeance for a velvet-colored light. Let the healing revolution rock this sweeping world to sleep, a beautiful and gentle promise we are going to keep.
The heavy vinyl crackle spins around the velvet gate, a tragic beauty in the air where weary travelers wait. A clean electric guitar hums a teardrop to the ground, to trade a pocket full of grief for this euphoric sound.
Tell me, is there any sorrow hiding in your hands?
I left it at the border of these solitary lands. A gentle brush backbeat begins to unlock the machine, to step inside the sweetest dream that we have ever seen. The lush and sorrowful strings demand an offering of tears, to buy a golden ticket that erases all your fears. Oh, a ticket to utopia now, purchased with a sigh, a poetic female falsetto reaching for the sky.
Are you carrying the shadows of a broken afternoon?
I toss them in the wishing well beneath the neon moon. A soft crying vocal wraps the melody in grace, as vintage Motown magic starts to illuminate the place. A soft tambourine pulse dictates the rhythm of the ride, where everyone who gave up hope is beautifully baptized. The tape hiss wraps around the painted horses of the wheel, a tearful lullaby to show us how we used to really feel.
Are you holding on to secrets that are tearing you apart?
I emptied out the darkness from the bottom of my heart. Lush group through the roller coaster track, confirming that the agony is never coming back. A melodic bass line walks us to the center of the fair, where heavy tube saturation fills the comforting night air, trading all your tragedy to enter through the door. A 70s old pop illusion on the starry floor. Is there any quiet panic whispering inside your brain? I surrendered every single drop of melancholy rain. Just let the warm analog warmth protect your fragile spine. A mesmerizing paradise where broken stars align. The heavy vinyl crackle paves the midnight avenue for a painted rolling sanctuary coming into view. A warm jazz piano chord invites the weary souls aboard, leaving every heavy title and their status all ignored. The colored circles on the tin reflect a healing grace, a jazzy conscious soul migrating to a better place. The banker and the beggar share a velvet faded seat, while the warm melodic bass line guides the rhythm of the street. No destination on the glass, no schedule to obey, just lush melancholic strings to wash the hierarchy away. Oh, riding the polka dot bus into the analog night, we're laying lullabied, a soothing lullaby, a soothing lullaby, delivered on the spinning wheels. Soft conversational harmonies expressing how it feels. We surrender all our burdens to the gentle conga beat, a prayerful moving haven where the broken spirits meet. Soft brush drums are sweeping up the ashes of the day, while the vintage Motown magic blows the prejudice away. A stranger shares a quiet song and passes down the tune. Reflective atmospheres are glowing underneath the moon. The engine hums a vintage warmth to keep the cabin kind, leaving all the rigid boundaries of the waking world behind. The tape hiss wraps around this strange egalitarian dream, where every passenger is part of an unbroken gentle stream. We throw the compass out the window to the cooling breeze, finding perfect liberation in this beautiful release. Yeah, rolling through the shadows in our painted dotted sphere, erasing every quiet judgment and our solitary fear. A 60s old pop illusion keeping everybody warm, a sanctuary navigating safely through the silent storm. Let the retro tube saturation hold this equalizing ride, where the destination doesn't matter when we're side by side.
crackle opens up the yellow gates,
where a jazzy, conscious soul river patiently awaits.
Turn the kitchen faucet on and watch the citrus flow,
washing all your heavy sorrows in the amber glow.
A warm piano chord will guide your weary feet inside.
Let this vintage Motown magic be your healing guide.
The melancholic strings dissolve the bitter taste of tears,
erasing every shadow from your complicated years.
the conversation or the blue,
building up a sweet utopia
designed for you. Oh, welcome to the Lemonade City in the sun,
where the golden waters run
and the laughter is never done. The soothing lullaby pouring from the copper spout,
washing every ounce of fear
and cynical doubt.
Surrender to the gentle congas
calling out your name. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sugar-coated dreams.
The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sugar-coated dreams.
Soft brush drums are sweeping all the gray clouds from the sky,
leaving just a peaceful sanctuary, sweet and high.
a warmer, beautiful, nostalgic story waiting to be told.
The prayerful and healing vibration fills the neighborhood,
turning all your quiet desperation into something good.
we layered all the vocals just to build a sonic breeze,
rocking every weary traveler
in the lemon trees.
Yeah, step into the citrus paradise we carefully made,
In the 70s analog shade,
where the colors will never fade.
let the vintage analog warmth protect your shivering mind,
Leaving all the broken, thirsty,
barren lands behind.
just take a sip of
Sunshine and let the magic start.
psychedelic trance, where towering yellow petals wake up just to dance. They wear oversized shades to hide their weeping eyes, marching down the boulevard beneath the bleeding skies. A clean melodic electric guitar begins to gently weep, waking up the golden giants from their heavy sleep. The tape hiss wraps around the crying Hammond organ's breath, a vibrant, moving festival defying autumn's death. Lush, sorrowful strings collide with the brass band's grand design, as every velvet stalk falls perfectly in line. Oh, witness the groovy psychedelic sorrow and the golden magic me. A gentle brushed backbeat measures out the fading afternoon, while the floral congregation chases down the moon. The warm analog tube saturation catches every sigh as the brass section plays a tearful vintage lullaby. Their bright yellow crowns are heavy with a quiet grief, knowing that this glorious illusion is so brief. A melodic bass line guides the dizzy golden flow down a 70s old pop avenue where the shadows grow. The soft crying vocal catches on the evening breeze, mourning for the falling leaves upon the weeping trees. Yeah, I step into the rhythm of a vintage Motown soul, watching the surreal and glorious yellow wave unroll. Tinted lenses hide the devastating silent tear as the brightest, funkiest marching band disappears. Let the warm acoustic memories protect this floral dream, floating down a beautiful and melancholic stream. The heavy vinyl cracker walks along the concrete street, where monochrome illusions tie the shadows to our feet. A warm acoustic finger piston breaks the silent dawn. I drag my rusty bucket to the edge of every lawn. An aching male soul vocal whispers to the sleeping gray, we're washing all this suffocating gravity away. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sorrowful lush, as neighbors bring their bristles to remember brighter things. A tender soft falsetto cuts the melancholy chill, to spill a drop of citrus on the cold and empty hill. Oh, we are painting the town tangerine to heal the bitter stone, a gentle lament rising so we never feel alone. We stroke the dreary pavement with a psychedelic glow, while a warm melodic walking bass dictates the heavy flow. This vintage Motown sanctuary covers every stain, a soothing golden lullaby to wash away the rain. Soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of our hands. We cover up the sorrow of these complicated lands. The raw analog warmth begins to saturate the walls. Reflective atmospheres replace the sterile iron halls. A brilliant funky orange sweeps across the traffic signs, blurring all the rigid and unforgiving lines. The 70s old pop rebellion bleeds onto the square, erasing the conservative and cynical despair. I dip my heavy canvas just brush into the vibrant bride to conquer the oppressive and intimidating night. Yeah, splashing bright vermilion on the melancholy gloom, watching every brick and alley beautifully bloom. The sorrowful yet soothing soul delivers our escape, giving every broken heart a brand new, vibrant shape. We leave the dismal yesterday completely far behind, a masterpiece of healing for a weary, tired mind. A mellow piano guides the falling copper leaves through the quiet neighborhood and the chilly autumn trees. I hold an empty collar on a floating leather lead, walking with a phantom friend that nobody can feed. A breathy tenor hums a gentle fabricated name as the avenue politely joins this beautiful invisible game. The grocer tips his hat and strokes the chilly morning air, praising the imaginary golden coat that isn't there. A simple, pure arrangement without a single drum, watching how a shared illusion makes the heavy world go numb. Oh, walking the invisible dog across the peaceful square, a soothing and romantic kindness everyone decides to share. The natural reverb carries every gentle fake command, while the velvety male vocal helps the lonely understand. We offer our sincere emotions to the empty open space, finding absolute perfection in this communal, quiet grace. The gentle, slow rhythm measures out the steady stride, where a phantom little puppy is walking by my side. The postman steps aside to let the fantasy pass through, leaving all the yellow grass and the morning dew. No one mocks the dreamer standing in the autumn chill. We just water the compassion on this melancholy hill. The cafe owner tosses out an invisible sweet bone, making sure this fragile wanderer will never walk alone. The nostalgic piano chords replace the cynic's bitter mind, proving that the human spirit can be beautifully kind. Yeah, holding the imaginary leash beneath the fading sky, where the cynical adult logic goes to beautifully die. A tender and breathy surrender to a harmless sweet pretense, where a collective hallucination makes the most beautiful sense. Let this emotional sanctuary keep the cold reality away, a masterpiece of empathy upon a chilly autumn day. A mellow piano guides the chilly autumn breeze through the sleeping cobblestones and golden maple trees. The baker stands alone before the glowing iron door, with a silver-plated tambourine he never used before. A breathy tenor hums as flower settles in the air, waking up the sleepy magic waiting hidden there. With every gentle rattle of the copper and the wood, the sugar and the butter do exactly as they should. A simple, pure arrangement without a single drum, as the heavy rising dough begins to beautifully hum. Oh, the baker's magic tambourine is ringing in the chill, a soothing and romantic spell across the quiet hill. We hear the phantom brass explode inside the golden crust, and acoustic guitar strokes dissolve into the cinnamon dust. The natural reverb carries the vanilla down the street, a peaceful autumn miracle where sound and flavor meet. The gentle, slow rhythm measures how the pastries grow, a sincere, emotional tone beneath the oven's glow. Neighbors open up their windows to the painted sky, catching warm, invisible melodies drifting softly by. The velvety male vocal weaves a ribbon through the scent, a nostalgic morning sanctuary beautifully spent. The yeast begins to waltz inside the belly of the heap, translating every jingle to a savory warm treat. No heavy percussion to disturb the fragile rise, just a fascinating recipe of music in disguise. Yeah, shaking up a symphony to feed the hungry town, turning all the powdery white into a crispy brown. When the imaginary trumpets blow their sweet release, every broken, weary heart is given sudden peace. Let the mellow piano strings protect this fragrant dream, where baking with a rhythm is a beautiful extreme.
The heavy vinyl crackle weaves a rope around the stars, a warm acoustic finger pishing, echoing from Mars. I tie a wooden swing onto the glowing dust of space, looking down at all the bankers in their tragic hollow race. They try to buy the galaxy with paper and with gold, while an aching mouth so vocal leaves them shivering and cold. A warm melodic walking bass prepares the cosmic launch, leaving all the greedy empires on a broken branch. I kick my feet into the void and leave the weight behind, a sorrowful yet soothing peace for my exhausted mind. Oh, swinging on the Saturn rings above the crying earth, a melancholic lullaby to find our real worth. I toss a cherry jellybean into the velvet deep, because a diamond never made a gentle promise it could keep. The sorrowful lush strings replace the currency of men, finding our utopian and innocent wonderland again. Soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of the swing, while billionaires are weeping for the joy they cannot bring. The raw analog warmth protects my sweet and sugar high, laughing at the silver coins that cannot buy the sky. A tender soft falsetto drops a candy in the dark, igniting every nebula with an untainted spark. The tapist wraps the universe in comfortable relief, mocking all the shallow luxury that only brings us grief. I push against the asteroid to elevate the flight, trading all the stock and bonds for pure and innocent delight. Yeah, touching the eternal dark with sugar on my tongue, a 70s old pop illusion where the soul is young. This vintage Motown sanctuary mocks the wealthy king, letting just a tiny piece of candy do the wishing thing. Let the reflective atmosphere wash over every scar. The most expensive bank account could never reach this star.
Beside a wishing well constructed out of mossy stone, the wealthy throw their silver pennies over the ancient wall, but every metallic clink leaves them shivering and alone. A breathy tenor voice begins to weave a gentle spell, exposing all the secrets of this quiet, sacred well. A fortune made of paper cannot buy a shooting star, or keep the chilly autumn wind from freezing up your hands. The natural reverb carries this revelation very far, unlocking the beautiful magic that only a child understands. Oh, toss a cherry jelly bean into the wishing well, a soft acoustic sanctuary where the innocent belong. Let the sugar and the colors break the cynical cold spell as the velvety mail serenades you with a song. Keep your heavy golden dollars in your tailored winter coat and watch a tiny piece of candy keep your deepest dreams afloat. The golden maple branches sway without a steady drum, leaving just the gentle rhythm of the breathing in my chest. I drop a lemon-flavored candy with my freezing thumb, putting all the greedy, complicated promises to rest. The water ripples with a soothing and sincere embrace, erasing all the dollar signs from this romantic place. The millionaires are crying as their diamonds turn to rust, while a little boy is catching every blessing in the air, replacing all the luxury with a simple, quiet trust, a peaceful autumn feeling that we finally get to share. Yeah, trade your silver quarters for a handful of the sweet, a nostalgic and emotional surrender to the grace, where the purest little miracles and the mellow piano meet to wash the artificial glory from the human race. Just whisper your desires to the shimmering blue stream and let the pastel sugar candies resurrect your fading dream.
The heavy vinyl crackle spins a vibrant, surreal scene. A giant velvet butterfly emerges on the green. A warm melodic walking bass dictates its heavy flight, while sorrowful lush strings contrast the beautifully bizarre sight. The neighborhood awakens to the rhythm of its wings. An aching male so vocal watches as the magic sings. The children and the elders form a chaotic laughing line, chasing down the funky colors in a beautifully tragic design. A warm acoustic finger-picking scores the slapstick race, leaving every tired shadow in a sudden breathless chase. Oh, catching the funky butterfly beneath the fading sun, a melancholic lullaby where all the dreamers run. The sticky rhythm flutters just beyond our grasping hands, a vintage motel miracle across the weary lands, with tender soft falsettos weeping for the gorgeous groove, watching how the psychedelic gentle creature makes us effortless move. Soft and restrained drums dictate the tumbling of the crowd. The butcher and the teacher tripping over, laughing loud. The raw and analog warmth captures the comedy and grace of 50 clumsy humans trying to occupy its space. It dances on a syncopated, sorrowful, sweet breeze, bringing all the tired adults to their dirty, scraped up knees. The tape hiss wraps around the glorious, messy parade as we tumble through the fences in the quiet evening shade, reaching for the painted wings that always slip away. A gentle lament closing out this unbelievable day. Yeah, hunting the neon wings inside a 70s old pop dream, a reflective atmosphere floating on a funky stream. We never really catch it, but the tragedy is so sweet, a sorrowful yet soothing sanctuary in the street. Let this beautiful illusion rock our heavy bones to sleep, a memory of the groove that we will desperately keep.
A soft acoustic guitar replaces all the gravity below. We use the autumn clouds as steps where chilly breezes blow. I spread a checkered blanket on the arch of violet light, far away from concrete streets and the fading of the night. A breathy male tenor whispers a secret in your ear. There are no heavy drum beats or the city noises here. We slice a simple sandwich halfway up the painted sky, watching golden maple leaves and the swallows flying by, with natural reverb wrapping around our quiet suspended space, finding absolute perfection in this elevated place. Oh, a picnic on the rainbow bridge where colors slowly melt, the most tender and nostalgic high that I have ever felt. We slide along the crimson curve without a drop of fear, letting the gentle, slow rhythm make the worries disappear. A 70s indie illusion woven from a velvet tone, just a boy and his lover in a heaven of their own. No chemicals or magic pills to make the spirit rise, just the melody vibrating right across the autumn skies. The indigo and yellow bands begin to softly sway, washing all the complicated earthly rules away. A A simple, pure arrangement holding everything we need, while we watch the sleepy world below us peacefully recede. The soft strings are pulling on the vivid painted arc, leaving a brilliant trail across the cooling of the dark. We dip our toes into the blue and let the laughter fall, surrendering our senses to the quiet, peaceful call. Yeah, floating on the spectral light with a basket and a song, a vintage breathy sanctuary where we both belong. We slide into the orange glow and let the music speak, kissing away the chilly wind against your blushing cheek. This emotional surrender is exactly what we planned. A psychedelic afternoon above the sleeping autumn land.
Heavy vinyl crackle greets the wooden podium stand. A warm acoustic finger-pitting echoes through the land. The weary mayor clears his throat to make a new decree, to set this complicated, heavy-hearted city free. An aching male soul vocal rises in the public square, declaring that anxiety is banished from the air. A warm melodic walking bass dictates the new command, that every single heavy sigh is permanently banned. We confiscate the teardrops from the corners of your eyes, replacing them with gentle and melodic alibis. Oh, the mayor of Happyville speaks into the microphone, a melancholic lullaby, so you are not alone. He outlaws every broken heart and every bitter frown, while sorrowful strings begin to saturate the town. A gentle lament washing all the tragedies away, making it illegal to be swallowed by the gray. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in comfortable relief, as deputies are sweeping up the residue of grief. A tender, soft falsetto reads the statute of the night that penalizes anyone who gives up on the light. Soft and restrained drums begin to orchestrate the cheer, arresting all the shadows that were terrorizing here. A vintage Motown sanctuary built on sudden grace, where melancholy memories have lost their hiding place. The raw analog warmth becomes a comfortable embrace, putting every lingering depression in its case. Yeah, sealing the legislation with a comforting decree. A 70s old pop illusion healing you and me. This sorrowful yet soothing proclamation takes a hold, turning every rusty, weeping spirit into gold. Let the reflective atmosphere protect the new regime, where carrying a worry is a crime inside the dream.
The heavy vinyl crackle greets the weary morning commute. A canvas bag of heavy bills falls onto the leather boot. The postman leaves his route and lets a heavy envelope fly, while a warm acoustic finger-picking echoes through the sky. An aching male soul vocal calls the neighborhood to stand and leave the crushing weight of modern living in the sand. A warm melodic walking bass begins to pace the avenue. The baker leaves his oven and the cop steps into view. They wipe the flour and the exhaustion from their tired face, surrendering their duty for a sudden, slow embrace. So dancing with the mailman underneath the weeping sun, a melancholic lullaby where time refuses to run, a sorrowful yet soothing rhythm washing over the street, where every broken tired stranger finds the perfect beat. The tender soft falsetto helps the paperwork to scatter, proving that the daily grind is not the only thing to matter. Soft and restrained drums dictate this unexpected grace, bringing psychedelic magic to a sterile, hollow place. The raw analog warmth wraps around the spinning crowd as people trade their quiet desperation to be loud. The tape hiss catches every twirl and every falling tear, erasing the anxiety that kept them hostage here. A gentleman rises from the center of the square, tossing all the overdue demands into the chilling air. The butcher and the banker hold each other by the hand, a fragile, fleeting paradise they finally understand. Yeah, waltzing with the messenger who threw the rules away, a vintage motel sanctuary at the edge of the day. The sorrowful lush strings replace the siren and the horn, a 70s old pop illusion beautifully reborn. Let this reflective atmosphere protect the weary soul, while the magic of the avenue makes everybody whole. The heavy vinyl crackle meets a barricade of stone. A warm acoustic finger pission chills the marrow bone. We brought no iron rifles to this terrifying street, just peppermint and laughter for the soldiers that we meet. An aching male soul vocal rising softly in the grave, washing all the violence and the bitterness away. A warm melodic walking bass begins to draw a ring, teaching every shivering and frightened heart to sing. We hold each other's hands to build a circle in the night, a sorrowful yet soothing shield against the bitter fight. Oh, welcome to the candy-colored revolution of the tears, a vintage Motown sanctuary, melting all the fears. We throw a sweet confection at the concrete walls of hate, a melancholic lullaby to change our tragic fate. The sorrowful lush strings replace the deafening alarms, falling beautifully into a stranger's open arms. Soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of our grace, leaving psychedelic sugar on this unforgiving place. The tape hiss wraps around the gentle lament of the brave, turning every battlefield into a neon wave. We share a painted lollipop instead of drawing blood, a raw analog warmth to stop the devastating flood. A tender soft falsetto floats above the iron wire, extinguishing the hatred of a cynical dark fire, dancing in an endless orbit, spinning out of time, making every heavy, weary human spirit rhyme. Yeah, tumble in the borders with a pocket full of sweets, a 70s old pop illusion, blooming in the streets. The reflected atmosphere connects the left and to the right, trading agonizing vengeance for a velvet-colored light. Let the healing revolution rock this sweeping world to sleep, a beautiful and gentle promise we are going to keep.
The heavy vinyl crackle spins around the velvet gate, a tragic beauty in the air where weary travelers wait. A clean electric guitar hums a teardrop to the ground, to trade a pocket full of grief for this euphoric sound.
Tell me, is there any sorrow hiding in your hands?
I left it at the border of these solitary lands. A gentle brush backbeat begins to unlock the machine, to step inside the sweetest dream that we have ever seen. The lush and sorrowful strings demand an offering of tears, to buy a golden ticket
carrying the shadows of a broken afternoon.
I toss them in the wishing well beneath the neon moon. A soft crying vocal wraps the melody in grace as vintage Motown magic starts to illuminate the place. A soft tambourine pulse dictates the rhythm of the ride, where everyone who gave up hope is beautifully baptized. The tape hiss wraps around the painted horses of the wheel, a tearful lullaby to show us how we used to really feel.
Are you holding on to secrets that are tearing you apart?
I emptied out the darkness from the bottom of my heart. Lush group through the roller coaster track, confirming that the agony is never coming back. A melodic bassline walks us to the center of the fair, where heavy tube saturation fills the comforting night air. Trading all your tragedy to enter through the door. A 70s old pop illusion on the story floor. Is there any quiet panic whispering inside your brain? I surrendered every single drop of melancholy rain. Just let the warm analog warmth protect your fragile spine. A mesmerizing paradise where broken stars align. The heavy vinyl crackle paves the midnight avenue for a painted rolling sanctuary coming into view. A warm jazz piano chord invites the weary souls aboard, leaving every heavy title and their status all ignored. The colored circles on the tin reflect a healing grace, a jazzy conscious soul migrating to a better place. The banker and the beggar share a velvet faded seat, while the warm melodic bass line guides the rhythm of the street. No destination on the glass, no schedule to obey, just lush melancholic strings to wash the hierarchy away. Oh, riding the polka dot bus into the analog night, where laying lullaby, a soothing lullaby, a soothing lullaby, delivered on the spinning wheels. Soft conversational harmonies expressing how it feels. We surrender all our burdens to the gentle conga beat, a prayerful moving haven where the broken spirits meet. Soft brush drums are sweeping up the ashes of the day, while the vintage Motown magic blows the prejudice away. A stranger shares a quiet song and passes down the tune. Reflective atmospheres are glowing underneath the moon. The engine hums a vintage warmth to keep the cabin kind, leaving all the rigid boundaries of the waking world darkness wraps around this strange egalitarian dream, where every passenger is part of an unbroken, gentle stream. We throw the compass out the window to the cooling breeze, finding perfect liberation in this beautiful release. Yeah, rolling through the shadows in our painted dotted sphere, erasing every quiet judgment and our solitary fear. A 60s old pop illusion, keeping everybody warm, a sanctuary navigating safely through the silent storm. Let the retro tube saturation hold this equalizing ride, where the destination doesn't matter when we're side by side.
The heavy vinyl crackle opens up the yellow gates,
where a jazzy, conscious soul river patiently awaits.
Turn the kitchen faucet on and watch the citrus flow,
washing all your heavy sorrows in the amber glow.
A warm piano chord will guide your weary feet inside.
Let this vintage Motown magic be your healing guide.
The melancholic strings dissolve the bitter taste of tears,
erasing every shadow from your complicated ears.
the conversation or the blue,
building up a sweet utopia
designed for you. Oh, welcome to the Lemonade City in the sun,
where the golden waters run
and the laughter is never done. The soothing lullaby pouring from the copper spout,
washing every ounce of fear
and cynical doubt.
Surrender to the gentle congas,
calling out your name. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sugar-coated dreams.
The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sugar-coated dreams.
Soft brush drums are sweeping all the gray clouds from the sky,
leaving just a peaceful sanctuary, sweet and high.
a warmer, beautiful, nostalgic story waiting to be told.
The prayerful and healing vibration fills the neighborhood,
turning all your quiet desperation into something good.
we layered all the vocals just to build a sonic breeze,
Rocking every weary traveler
in the lemon trees.
Yeah, step into the citrus paradise we carefully made,
In the 70s analog shade,
where the colors will never fade.
let the vintage analog warmth protect your shivering mind,
Leaving all the broken, thirsty,
barren lands behind. Just take a sip of sunshine and let the magic start.
loops around the crying Hammond organ's breath. A vibrant, moving festival, defying autumn's death. Lush, sorrowful strings collide with the brass band's grand design, as every velvet stalk falls perfectly in line. Oh, witness the groovy sunflower parade before the colors fade. A poetic male falsetto singing in the velvet shade. They shake their heavy heads to a soft tambourine pulse. A tragic beauty rising from this magical convulse. Lush group harmonies bless the illusion in the street, where psychedelic sorrow and the golden magic meet. A gentle brushed back beat measures out the fading afternoon, while the floral congregation chases down the moon. The warm analog tube saturation catches every sigh, as the brass section plays a tearful vintage lullaby. Their bright yellow crowns are heavy with a quiet grief, knowing that this glorious illusion is so brief. A melodic bass line guides the dizzy golden flow down a 70s old pop avenue where the shadows grow. The soft crying vocal catches on the evening breeze, mourning for the falling leaves upon the weeping trees. Yeah, I step into the rhythm of a vintage Motown soul, watching the surreal and glorious yellow wave unroll. Tinted lenses hide the devastating silent tear as the brightest, funkiest marching band disappears. Let the warm acoustic memories protect this floral dream, floating down a beautiful and melancholic stream. The heavy vinyl cracker walks along the concrete street, where monochrome illusions tie the shadows to our feet. A warm acoustic finger piston breaks the silent dawn. I drag my rusty bucket to the edge of every lawn. An aching male soul vocal whispers to the sleeping gray, we're washing all this suffocating gravity away. The tape hiss wraps the avenue in sorrowful lush, as neighbors bring their bristles to remember brighter things. A tender soft falsetto cuts the melancholy chill, to spill a drop of citrus on the cold and empty hill. Oh, we are painting the town tangerine to heal the bitter stone, a gentle lament rising so we never feel alone. We stroke the dreary pavement with a psychedelic glow, dictates the heavy flow. This vintage Motown sanctuary covers every stain, a soothing golden lullaby to wash away the rain. Soft and restrained drums dictate the rhythm of our hands. We cover up the sorrow of these complicated lands. The raw analog warmth begins to saturate the walls. Reflective atmospheres replace the sterile iron halls. A brilliant funky orange sweeps across the traffic signs, blurring all the rigid and unforgiving lines. The 70s old pop rebellion bleeds onto the square, erasing the conservative and cynical despair. I dip my heavy canvas brush into the vibrant bright to conquer the oppressive and intimidating night. Yeah, splashing bright vermilion on the melancholy gloom, watching every brick and alley beautifully bloom. The sorrowful yet soothing soul delivers our escape, giving every broken heart a brand new, vibrant shape. We leave the dismal yesterday completely far behind, a masterpiece of healing.